Hey guys, this is my first makeup tutorial, so bear with me if I make any mistakes. I promise you I will eventually get it right. So this tutorial is specifically for persons who are suffering with Graves' eye disease. I was diagnosed in 2019, and at that time when I was online trying to find videos that cater to persons with protruding eyes, I found very little information about bulging or protruding eyes. So I decided to, do this tutorial to show you some of the tips and tricks that I have come up with over time by adapting some of the techniques that I would have borrowed from the hooded eye videos and other makeup artists who may not have been doing specifically bulging eyes, but something that I thought would work for a bulging or a protruding eye. So here you have me applying my concealer. If you look closely, you will notice that my eyebrows are drawn on thickly, and I do this intentionally because what I want to do is I want to create the illusion that my eyes and my eyebrows are proportionate, like that my eyes don't look extremely big in comparison to my eyebrows. So what I do is I draw a broad eyebrow rather than a thin eyebrow. I apply concealer, and then I apply a banana powder as well, because this is something that I recently discovered. Something about the yellow tint and my skin work well together, and it gives me a highlight at the top that I really like, at the top of my eyebrow, that I really like. So I use the banana powder. Then I know that people have been saying you shouldn't use light colored eyeshadows when your eyes are bulging, but I have found that by using light colors and then a darker color on the outer corner, it gives my eyes, it kind of sets my eyes back, in my opinion. So I know they say avoid shiny eyeshadows, and I usually use a shiny eyeshadow there because I saw a makeup artist who had done something very similar, and her eyes had looked very similar to mine, and I noticed that it kind of like pushes the eyes back. And then I take a lighter color and I really blend out the edges to give it a soft look, so that my eyes so that I don't have those harsh lines around my eyes. I really make sure that the edges are blended well. So yeah, so after I'm finished applying my eyeshadow, I use a bit of primer. I find that this helps my makeup to last during the day. Well, when my disease was really active, right now I'm in a state of remission, but when my disease was really active, I would become very sweaty and greasy looking. So I started using primer, and you see me using a concealer it's a kind of an orange concealer that you get from made a mistake, from LA Girl Pro. That's the name of the brand that I use. I just take my beauty blender and I blend it in as much as possible, but not totally, because then I come in with my foundation, my cream foundation, and that kind of conceals everything. Now, the reason I use that orange concealer is I find it takes away the darkness from underneath my eyes, gives the illusion that, under my eyes my skin is very even. I found that that's one of the effects of the Graves, a little darkness underneath my eye, and the little bags that I have developed there. They're not as bad as when I started, but they're better. And then I apply a concealer that's about 2 shades lighter. I use the banana powder again over that concealer, and I don't leave it to bake on my face because I just use that to give the illusion to set my eyes back a little more. But what I do is then I blend it in to my skin, because I don't really want like a highlight, so to speak, or I want a highlight that looks very natural. That's what I should say. And then of course I love to have a dark colored eyeliner. I find like lighter color eyeliners open the eyes a lot more, so it makes me look like I am staring, and I have everything all over the place, as you can see. So there's no perfection to my madness. So I'm just spraying on a bit of setting spray. So guys, this is my finished makeup look. It's very easy and simple to achieve. Let me know what else you guys would like me to do.